Welcome. This is IM3 at the Aesthetics Show 2017 in Las Vegas with Dr. Harris. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
All right. You're out of Rockland, California. What are you doing out there?
Well, I'm doing some cosmetic medicine and, also taking care of a few patients who like or have cosmetic concerns.
Nice. Now, you had mentioned to me a little bit off camera that you were doing something new with your within your practice. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. We recently started to do hair restoration. Actually, we started doing it a year ago, but we went to a conference just 2 or 3 weekends ago where we learned how to do the procedure nearly painlessly.
Wow.
And most people are doing hair restoration. It's a very painful process. So we're excited to have a new nearly painless hair restoration procedure going, which we think will really help our patients.
That's wonderful. Now, out here at the Aesthetics Show, is your primary focus to learn more about the hair restoration process and procedures, or what's your primary takeaways that you're hoping to get from the conference?
Well, my primary takeaway is to look at whatever procedures we can do at our office where we are non-surgical to help our patients with their cosmetic needs. It turns out that probably 90% of patients who might need surgery will refuse to have surgery.
Oh,
so
wow.
offices like mine are very, very important.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about, what made you get into medicine?
Well, originally I got into medicine to help people and to teach them about their health.
Yeah.
My mother was a teacher, and I was surprised how being a physician helped me to become a teacher. And in cosmetic medicine, I'm not only teaching, but doing procedures after I teach patients what they're all about.
That's wonderful. Wow. Where did your mother teach?
She taught in San Francisco.
Okay.
And was quite influential, especially making it kind of a family tradition or honor to study so I could go to and graduate from medical school.
Wow, awesome. It's really special. A couple of fun questions here. Any unique hobbies or interests that people don't know about?
Well, I have an interest in nutrition, and I've had that interest since I was in medical school.
Huh?
That's been still a concern of mine, as to not only how to eat nutritiously, but share that information with others. And certainly there's a big need for that. My other interest is that I like to exercise and work out, both cardiovascular as well as some toning and strengthening stuff, and do multiple different cardiovascular exercises throughout the week, that type of thing.
So going back to the nutrition, what's your secret? Like, what's the one thing that what's your secret sauce? What do you always encourage people to focus on if they're looking to lead a better, healthier lifestyle on the nutritional front?
Well, I remember once I asked my children, is it better to eat foods that taste good or foods that are nutritious? And their response was, well, foods that taste good, of course. But I think it's also important to have in mind what foods taste good but are also nutritious, and try to incorporate more nutritious foods into our diet.
Yep. So is that a reduction in salt then? Because salt always makes things taste better.
Yes. And fat too. More fiber.
Okay, one last question for you then. What inspires you?
Well, what inspires me are people doing common things every day.
Nice.
Mothers raising their families, inspiring their children, and fathers too, like my mother inspired me. It seems somewhat common, but it's very inspiring to see sacrifice by parents for kids. And many times these mothers and fathers realize, wow, I've been sacrificing 5, 10, 15 years, and then they look around, they look at themselves and say, but I haven't done anything for myself, so then they can come and visit me.
And it's funny, a lot of what you just explained too, those are things that, you know, you don't notice. And those are the things that, you know, sometimes you just need to remember to bring up and acknowledge and appreciate. So I like that. So thanks for taking the time with us today with IM3 here at the Aesthetic Show 2017. Dr. Harris, thank you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to continue my relationship with IM3, so thanks for inviting me.
Thank you.
Thank you again.